S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 plummeted sharp last week. I have been mentioning in my daily videos that Nasdaq 100 specifically was fragile after a long run, and we have seen it erasing all the gains. It has come towards 19,500 levels. US 500 is also seen struggling at 5,500, while US 30 was the one which is traded with the bullish bias, but towards the end of the week, it has erased all the gains for the week. Now, what to expect in the coming week from the US indices? Can we expect a further crash? Can we expect a further drop? Or there is a possibility of a reversal and retracement? If yes, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. I'm going to give you the key levels and strategy to profit. And do not miss to watch the everyday updates which I share for US indices. First with the Asia session, next with the US session. It adds lots more to your day trading decision. Thus subscribe and press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. And this is the only channel to give you 2 updates a day. Thus, do not miss to join the free Telegram channel and press the bell icon. Let's start first to look into Nasdaq 100, followed with Dow Jones, and in the end S&P 500 was. See, Tech 100 plummeted towards 19,500, 19,400 zone, and you can see this was the zone from where a stronger rise was seen, and thus this is going to be an important support zone for US 100 here. We are going to definitely observe how it behaves at around 19,500 400 zone. If you look at the candles here, see, after hitting the highs at 19,800, which is indeed a very good resistance, it has reversed. And also if you look at the candle here, it is closed with a drop. So I will be definitely watchful how it specifically behaves here at around 19,500 470 zone, and below which certainly 19,400 is one target which you cannot avoid. Now remember, below 19,400, the next destination, the next stop for US 100 is at 19,200, and below that we can expect it to correct towards 19,000 as well. Now also, those who are looking forward to why there is a sharper drop, remember, it has given a correction. It has given a correction after a stronger bull run, so it can continue for a while. Look at the moving averages, these have crossed over here, and these are trading with divergence and bearishness. See, last time I could see where this crossover has happened in May, and almost after 2 to 3 months this is crossed over majorly on the sell side, and it looking forward to bearishness here. So it can continue here for a while. 19,800, 20,000 levels on the upside are going to remain two major critical resistances. If you look at a stochastic, this is looking down. MACD has traded sharply bearish. It is still looking downwards. RSI has also come to oversold levels. Now see, when it stayed overbought for weeks and months, we did not deny it. Yes, it continued here. I was wondering here that how far it can extend. But now it has come to oversold levels, and yes, it can continue at the oversold levels for a while. But let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts also, see, look at the move here. Ideally I'll be looking at the move from these levels. Now see, this was way back in beginning of 2023. Look at the first major wave, then the retracement, second wave, then the retracement, and this is the third wave, and a retracement is beginning here. If you connect the dots here, you will find that largely on the daily charts, this is a zone in which it is trading. The support levels towards 19,000 are definitely strong. 19,000 certainly should be a good support. Look at the 100 period moving average here sitting at 19,000, 18,800 levels. Very good support exists here. Now look at the daily charts for the near term. Rise retracement towards 20 period. Couple of times it has taken the support from the 20 period. Now it has in fact breached the 20 and 50 period moving averages, and it appears that it can look forward to the 100 period moving average sitting at around 19,000, below which a major crash appears to be cooking here, which can in fact take it towards 18,500 levels. Now if you look at the stochastic, this has come to oversold zone. Look at MACD, crossed over here. I have mentioned in my daily updates, first crossover, second attempt, and this is the third attempt. This time it may not come back, because also this is coming from extremely higher levels, which we have not seen in recent past, such levels on MACD. And this is what the beauty of analysis is. And look at the downside. It is lot much of downside available here. Now see what has happened after this rise. It has graduated slowly. This time the rise was exponential. The drop could be further exponential as well. RSI has dropped sharp from twin peaks here, overbought zone. Coming to weekly charts. Now look at weekly charts. Again, let me take you a little bit far below. This was the COVID times. After the sharp drop here, we have seen it showing a very strong run towards 16,000 plus level. Then the retracement, almost 50% retracement here was seen. It has gone towards 10,400. Now see, since 10,400, we have seen it scaling towards 20,700, 800. It has doubled from 10,400 to 20,750. So this is almost 100% of the move. Now let's take this as 100% of the move, and if you count this as 100%, 50%, 31.8%, you should make a count. And I'm just giving you a broader picture. It is not necessary that this is going to happen in the same way, but if you look at Fibonacci retracement from these levels, from 20,700, major retracement levels at 30% and 50%, you can expect that it can continue to plummet more. But I'm not afraid, I'm not giving you a darker picture. But if you look at the move here, rise retracement, and also it is right now trading with a divergence from the 20 period moving average, and thus it is starting to converge towards the 20 period moving average here. Possibilities there. See, last couple of moves here, after this sharp correction, we have seen it correcting sharp, and now it is trying to correct sharp. Also, after reversal, this is the first bearish candle. I expect that there could be a follow-up candle, because also it is closed at the bottom. It could try to rise a little before falling back. This is what you can expect. And if you just look at the symmetrical formation, these two candles are symmetry. What preceded this was a swing candle. It could also show a little swing before taking a direction in next to next week. This is something you should not ignore. And on the downside now, 19,000, 18,800 are two very good support levels, and below that 18,400 levels will come into picture. A little far below levels, but achievable. See, it is coming out of this bullish channel in which it was trading for weeks and months, and now it is trying to erase some of the gains here. Stochastic looking downwards, coming from the overbought zone. See, it stayed overbought for weeks. Now look at MACD, and I have been sharing this in my every analysis. See, where is the MACD posted on the weekly charts? First crossover, second crossover, and this is an extremely higher and elevated levels here. This is unprecedented on MACD on the weekly charts, and it is now crossing over. Now this crossover can lead, even if it continues here for next few weeks. Remember where the price is going to be. If just with the convergence we can see a sharp correction, imagine if it crosses over and then continues here on the downside, where the prices would be. And thus embrace yourself with a bit of correction here in Tech 100 for the next few weeks and months. Remember my words. RSI looking downwards, coming out of the overbought zone on the weekly charts. Coming to the monthly, on the monthly charts, rise, retracement, and this is the bull run in which it is continuing here. If you connect the dots here, you will find it is trading in this good bullish channel. The lows here at around 18,400, 500 levels. And see, 18,400, 500 were not very distant time frame. We have seen these levels in last month. Can you imagine in just couple of months? Or you can see the lows here last to last month, 17,400 to 20,000. 20% rise in last 3 months, and thus see, stronger the rise, stronger has to be the pullback here. Right now I will not confirm, because see, always there is a possibility of a third greener candle here, where the prices might try to end up in green. But I can see definitely there has to be a pullback, even if it has to come back towards 20,000 levels towards the end of the month. And in doji it can try to retrace a little on the downside before rising. Now see what is happening here. Prices are trading with extreme divergence from the 20 period moving average. Where is the 20 period here? 16,000 levels, 15,800 levels. Yes, if it corrects, it is going to be stronger one. Also, if you look at the stochastic on the monthly charts, it has entered into overbought zone. This is a double top here, and a correction from here towards the bottom can lead to a stronger drop here. But look at MACD here, hitting a V shape here. You can see it has hit the highs and it has corrected here. Now on the monthly charts, MACD has still scope for further rise, but see, we have seen a stronger run here, and a conversion here means couple or more red candles also can take it further down. RSI near to overbought levels. So yes, a correction has to be there in the coming week. Specifically, possibly it can continue here on the downside before rising or bouncing back again towards the end of, as it has got extremely important support levels, first at 19,400 levels, then at 19,320 levels, 200 levels, and then towards 19,000. Below 19,000 is ideally where you can see slight bearishness, and then I will look forward to 18,840, 18,780 zone, the critical support levels, because below that the next target is directly towards 18,400. Now, ideally, going by the rule that the sharper the rise, the sharper the fall, it can retrace towards 18,400. But what I am looking forward to, possibly a drop towards 19,000 and then a recovery towards 19,500, 800 is possible, because see, every drop has to follow with a little retracement, and thus uh, already we have seen the good correction. We have to be watchful at around 19,200, 19,800, even if it tries to continue with the dip here. So looking at this, I will recommend you to first, let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 19,650 levels, but then you have to be careful at 19,720, 19,800 levels. Any move beyond 19,800 is going to be a confirmation of a reversal, where you can expect it to move towards 20,000, 20,100, which is going to be a prime resistance here. Beyond 20,000, 20,100, it is going to deliver another round of drop, rise towards 20,300, chances of which appears to be very, very less. On the downside, now see, to 19,650 is also a little distant levels here, and thus in fact, you can buy at 19,580, expect 19,620, 650 at the first resistance zone, 19,720 at the second, and 19,800 at the third. Beyond this, you can certainly expect a stronger rise, which can take it further towards 20,000 levels. And that is going to be an ideal resistance level, beyond which certainly more bullish momentum may prevail. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 19,470, 450 levels, where you can expect it to move towards 19,400, 380. Very good support, very strong support, 19,400, 380. Below this zone, I expect it to move towards 19,200 levels, which is the next milestone for US 100. And below 19,200, the next support levels are again towards 19,000 and then 18,840, 18,800 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow. Now see, US30 has taken a sharp correction right from 41,400 till it has come back to its support levels at 40,200. Now remember, this zone between 40,200 and 40,000 is a very prime support zone for US30 here. And also, if you look at the candles here, it is consolidated, it is staying in a zone, and a move beyond 4,400 can take it towards 4,600, 650 zone. In fact, 4,700 can be expected, and if it trades beyond 4,700, we can say that it is going to move towards 41,000 again. Yes, this possibility you cannot ignore. It is just come towards 50 period, hitting the support levels, it can bounce back. Stochastic oversold. MACD has crashed sharp from the top here. It is trading with divergence, staying bearish, looking downwards. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone here. Coming to day. Now look at daily charts here. It is seen this support. I have shared earlier at this point, rise, consolidation, and a big rise is what we have seen here. Now it is correcting towards 20 period moving average. Where is 20 period moving average? 39,900, 39,750 levels. These are going to remain two extremely important support levels, and below that we may see it moving towards 39,400, the next destination. Stochastic looking down. MACD has traded bullish. It is trying to converge. Remember, it is not yet crossed over, and on MACD on the US30 it still has lot much of room available on the upside. RSI falling sharp from the overbought zone, it has come back to the support level. So yes, remember 40,000, 40,200 is going to be a prime support zone for US30 for the coming week. Coming to the weekly chart, on the weekly charts, US30 is still looking bullish. It has given a breakout here from the top here, that is 40,000 levels, and also taking the support from the 20 period moving average. It has shown this rise. Now specifically in the coming week, look, this could be a shooting star formation. This could be a reversal sign. If it drops below 40,000 and 39,800, we can expect a good drop, which can in fact take it towards 39,400, 500 levels. And if you see it is staying below 39,000 levels, remember it is delivering a sharper correction, and then we can look forward to a major drop here. See, after the drop, it has seen the rise. It is still trading in this bullish channel here. It is still very much trading in this bullish channel. Coming out of this channel is only the ray of hope for a further correction. Right now, it is not showing any such strength for sharper correction. Stochastic at top. MACD is willing to converge crossover for a buying entry, and on the MACD it is still scope for it to rise further, but I do see that it may fall to crossover, and one bearish candle in the coming week can lead towards further drop. RSI rising. Coming to monthly, on the monthly charts, look at the move here. after consolidation here for months, US30 is now on rise, and if you look at higher highs and higher lows are seen trading in this bullish channel here. Now the lows of this channel are at around 39,000 levels, which is indeed a very good support here. Any move below 39, 38,500 is the sign of reversal where the prices can try to move towards 37, 36,000 levels. But right now for the coming week, it appears that it can try to stay either in range or try to stay bullish. See, after a retracement, it is delivered third consistent green candle. Where this closes is going to be of importance. If it closes the month at around 39,500 levels, 39,400 levels, the coming month could be a correction month. Stochastic has dropped. MACD, look at MACD. On the MACD, it appears it is lot much of room available for a rise here. See, US30 always tries to bounce back from this line and tries to move upside, and it is doing so. RSI is rising as well. Looking at this, US30 is still showing signs of strength here. Thus, if you see it is staying below 4,200 levels in the coming week, you can expect 40,100, 40,000 levels is a very good support. Then 38,880, 38,800 levels will come into picture as the next support levels. Below 38,800 is where you can look forward to a good correction which can take it towards 38,500, 39,500, 39,400 levels. And thus that is the level at which I'll see a very good support coming in for US30 if it corrects towards 39,400, 500 zone. Chances of which appears to be less, but these are markets. Stronger the rise, stronger the fall. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 40,400 levels. At 4,400, you can initiate a buying entry, but 4,500, 4,600, two key resistances. Once it breaks beyond 4,600, we can see a rise towards 4,720, 4,800. And if it stays above 4,800, 41,000 is again on the cards, which is going to be a milestone for US30 to again break past by. This is going to be definitely a stronger resistance. Take your positions. Now let's have a look at S&P 500. S&P 500 has seen a sharp correction coming off from the highs at 5670. We have seen it dipping towards 5,500 levels, and the next target appears to be at 5450, which is going to be a major support here for the S&P 500. But if you look at the 4-hour charts, see it is closed at the bottom, and I can see it taking support here from 5,500 levels. Now 5,500 and 5,560, 65 is the zone in which we have to be a bit cautious, though I can see a crossover in the moving averages and these are looking downwards, trading bearish. But I can also expect that there could be a little retracement here where the prices may move towards 5450, 5440 zone before taking a direction. Stochastic has come to oversold levels. MACD has plummeted sharp. It has come to oversold levels. RSI is likewise back to oversold zone. Coming to daily charts, if you look at the daily charts here, see what has happened here. Now after the rise, it is beginning to correct here. And if it breaks below 5450 levels, then we can confirm that now S&P 500 is ripe for a round of drop where we can expect it to move towards 5,300, 5,200 levels very. See, it has given a drop of almost 3% here in just 3 trading sessions. Now it has erased the gains for almost couple of the weeks here, and thus if it breaks below 5,500, we can take a selling entry here at 549, 5,500. Expect 5,450 as an extremely important support. Look at 5,450, such an important support here at 5,450, 5,440. Do not miss this, breaking below which you can say a good correction is waiting for. Stochastic has come to bottom. MACD, look at MACD crossing over here at the top, trading with divergence, looking downwards, suggests. Now see, these are extremely higher levels on the daily charts for S&P 500, and thus it is bound to deliver a bit of correction in the forthcoming candles here. RSI looking downwards, it has come out of the overbought zone. Coming to weekly, look at the weekly charts. The rise, the retracement, the rise, the retracement, the rise. Now too much of divergence of the price from the 20 period moving average calls for it to converge here, and this is the first bearish candle. Possibility is there that it can deliver a second bearish candle. Specifically, you have to watch how it behaves at around 5450, 5440 zone, and below that it is bound to correct towards 5300 levels very soon. If not this week, then next week. We have to just wait and watch here. But remember, as long as 5450, 5440 is not taken, do not treat US 500 as bearish. The stochastic stayed overbought for weeks and it is now giving a correction here. The MACD, look at MACD here at extremely higher levels, historically highs. In fact, post-COVID, we have not seen the MACD at such levels. and thus this is bound to deliver a very good correction here. Be careful and alert for the next few weeks and months, possibly 2 to 3 months. We have to be extremely careful. uh, the S&P 500 may take a direction, and the direction it takes from here is going to remain direction for the next few weeks and months. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Remember, double top is done. Now it is going to deliver a bigger correction here. Let's wait and watch. And thus, I will not suggest that you should keep any buying entries here for long. Looking at this first, let's talk about the selling entries. Yes, you can sell here at 5495 levels. Expect 5480, 5472, 5450, 5440. Very, very good support till 5440. Below 5440, we are looking forward to a major correction which can take it towards 5300 and 5200 levels. 5300 is going to be a prime support, and 5200 is going to be a very good support. Now remember, 5200, 5300 zone is just 5% correction from the current levels, and when we have seen a good rise, it can deliver a good fall as well. On the upside, I will recommend a buying at 5525, where you can expect it to move towards. See, if you are buying at 5525, you can expect it to find first resistance zone at around 5560, which is going to remain a prime resistance zone. So 5540 first target, 5555 the second target, and then we can look forward to 5568, 5585, and then 5600. Beyond 5600 is where it will turn bullish, chances for which appears to be less. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship by Join My Signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. And do not miss to watch the everyday update which I share for the US indices. Also, join the recommended broker and enjoy trading here, which offers a free account and the lowest spreads. All the links are there in the channel and video description. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend.